Hello, friends of On the Go Puerto Rico. This is your host, Marisa Rivera, welcoming you to a new show from the beautiful gardens at the Museum of Art of Puerto Rico in Santurce, where we're going to check out their current exhibitions. We're also going to Rincón to check out some beautiful beachfront property from Muñiz and Muñiz Realty. We're also going all the way to the northeast coast to San Regis to taste some of the best food the international chefs have to offer. We're also going to the grand opening event of San Juan Moda and bringing you the latest collection by Black Lagoon and so much more. So let's get this show on the road. We know our visitors and locals alike are always looking for new places to stop and stay, and why not try out the newest place on the block in Ocean Park? This is The Weekender, located in Ismael Rivera Street with just over 20 rooms. And here we are with the co-owner of the hotel, Juan Miguel Rivera Pecunia. And it should be noted that you co-own the hotel with two other born and bred Puerto Ricans.
Definitely. We're three of us, born and raised in Puerto Rico. So we're doing things here.
And it is a group of hotels you're doing. It's called Otium, and this is the first of many?
This is the first of many. Yeah, it's the first of many in Puerto Rico. We're exploring other opportunities, so hopefully we'll have a few more in the next time to come.
Metro area or around the island? We want to know everything.
Both. Metro and around the island. There's some amazing spots in the West Coast, the East Coast. Like Puerto Rico is beautiful. Like anywhere you put it, you can be in the mountain, you can be in the beach, and it's as beautiful. So we're looking into beach opportunities and also mountain opportunities.
So we beginning with your path of hotel entrepreneurship. What are deal breakers for you that you need to have in your hotels from now on?
We need to have parking. That's a must-have.
That's good to know.
Yes, if we're in an urban situation, we need to have close proximity to the beach because people enjoy the beach, and you must have some sort of aquatic type of stuff like pool or jacuzzi, hot tub. We have two pools right here, saltwater pools. So those three are definitely must-haves.
That is beautiful. And how many rooms is it that you have the Weekender?
We got 23 rooms. They're all double rooms, queen rooms, so 23 in total. So some of them have outdoor showers. Some of them have private hot tubs. So, and all 23 are very different. Same style, same amenities, but some offerings are different depending on the room.
That's what I liked about them, that they're individually crafted, let's say. They are in three different buildings, so they have three different types that you call them. And do they differ in any way through this type?
Yeah, they do differ. So we got Garita back here, which are two units. They have a private pool, a saltwater pool for those two. And then you got other units, for example, in Villa, some of them have outdoor showers, aside from the normal shower. I'll take a bath. And then we have another building, Casona, which has some buildings with outdoor tubs. You can, and just make them a jacuzzi.
Great. Also, you have a fantastic bar. It's beautiful. There's a nice breeze going through. Also, because you have so much greenery. And that's one of the things that called my attention last time I was here. And you knew how many different type of plants you have here, right?
Yeah, we have 17 different plants. It took us a year to grow them. So they came this big and they got planted, and then it lasted a whole year. And then that's what you see right now.
It's a job well made. You also have a fountain, carrying on with that breeze and that nice feeling that you have here. What can you tell us? Is it going to be family oriented? Is it couples only? There are quiet hours, for example, so it's not a party place exactly, is it?
It's not a party place, but we're here to have a good time. So
always.
We're going to have some good music, we have some good cocktails. Yeah, we do have quiet hours at 10 p.m., quiet hour start. It doesn't mean that the party stops. It's just, the noise volume needs to be, a little bit lower. But yeah, we have that. It's an adults only, no kids allowed. So it's for couples, solo travelers, business travelers, but yeah, no kids. It's a grown-up environment.
And also you have a fantastic gym, a nice pool where the community can share if you want to meet new people. And of course the bar, you have even made your own The Weekender. You want to tell us about it? It was very refreshing.
Yeah, we made up 7 cocktails. One of them is a signature cocktail of the hotel called The Weekender. It's based on vodka as the main liquor in there. It has some lavender and some other stuff. And it's really refreshing for this hot weather.
And before you invite us to the next opening, will there be an opening of a restaurant in-house?
Yes, we're going to open a restaurant probably around October, November. It's going to be geared to small plates, kind of tapas style. Okay. And that will be open later this year.
Great. Well, the last thing that people should know is where can they book the reservation?
Yeah, they can book at stayodium.com/theweekender. You can see all the rooms in there, rates, availability, amenities, pictures, and everything. And our phone number is in there, so you can call anytime.
Just scan the QR code on your screen. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Three, two, one.
And now get ready for San Juan Moda's grand opening for the Evolution 2024, and it's taken care of by Black Lagoon, a brand designed by Mexican-born designer Science.
Three, two.
And here we are with the man of the hour, Karim Science, the man behind the label Black Lagoon, who opened San Juan Moda now in Evolution 2024. Beautiful show. It was standing room only. People were standing everywhere. It was a grand event, and of course for beautiful fashion. What was your inspiration behind this collection?
Okay, thank you for coming. The inspiration for this collection is a trip from the Seven Seas. It's the Cal Ultramarino in Spanish. It's a very, very emotional collection for me and one of my favorite at this moment.
You are designing for men, which is unusual that they opened San Juan Moda with only a male collection. Is that your only plan, and why do you decide to design only for men?
Yeah, it's for a very, very particular form to express me. A lot of women, it's my clients too, so my line is very, very unisex.
Perfect, and that's very much in vogue. You are Mexican-born, but you have lived in Puerto Rico for some time. How do you use the Puerto Rican inspiration and the Mexican inspiration to create your collections?
The sea is my principal inspiration, and Puerto Rico it's all for inspiring me. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Puerto Rico really inspires anyone, and I have to congratulate you. What should we expect in the future from Black Lagoon?
Black Lagoon is a star, it's like a cometa. I don't know what to say in English. Sorry.
Me neither, like a comment, that's it.
Yeah. But it's
The only way is up,
yeah, it's just the beginning.
and I'll leave it at that. It's only the beginning. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Three, two.
Si quieres mejorar tu fuerza, flexibilidad, equilibrio, postura y manejo del estrés, en Pilateros tenemos un grandioso equipo que te ayudará a alcanzar tu mejor versión. Tenemos clases para todas las edades, horarios flexibles y 2 localidades completamente equipadas ubicadas en San Juan y Guaynabo. Programa tu primera clase hoy en pilateros.com. Somos Pilateros.
Dive into a sea of style and flavor at the all-new Ocean Lab Brewery store exclusively at Vivo Beach Club. More than 30 camp designs, tees, rash guards, rain jackets, hoodies, weekend bags, backpacks, and even merchandise for your furry friends. Quench your thirst with over 30 labels of Ocean Lab beer featuring experimental flavors you won't find anywhere else. Gift giving made easy. Choose from our ready-made selections or create a custom box of Ocean Lab goodness for that special someone. Everyone's invited. Visit the Ocean Lab Brewery store 7 days a week during Vivo Beach Club's opening hours. Can't make it? Scan the QR code on your screen and shop online. Ocean Lab, where style meets the sea.
Escape to everyday paradise tranquility. Welcome to Pelican Path. Nestled on a private and quiet beach, this delightful property boasts not just one, but 2 charming townhomes, offering an incredible opportunity for beach lovers and investors alike. Imagine having breathtaking sunsets every day over the glistening waves right from the comfort of your own home. Pelican Pass offers a picturesque beachfront location that will make you feel like you're on vacation every day. If you're seeking a serene and quiet ambiance, look no further. The property itself is thoughtfully designed with 2 levels, ensuring ample space and privacy for you and your loved ones. With 6 spacious bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms, and 2 half bathrooms, there's room for everyone to relax and unwind. Whether you're hosting family gatherings or enjoying peaceful solitude, this home has it all. Now, let's talk about the incredible opportunity this property presents. You can purchase the entire home with the 2 individual townhomes for an amazing deal of $1.8 million, offering you the chance to own both townhomes and maximize your investment potential. With its unbeatable beachfront location, stunning sunsets, quiet neighborhood, and the flexibility to suit your preferences, this property is truly a gem waiting to be discovered. Contact the number on your screen so you can make a reality the dream of owning a beachfront property in Rincón, Puerto Rico.
Welcome to a tranquil oasis nestled in the heart of Santurce, where urban vibrancy meets natural beauty. This is Santur Park, a testament to community collaboration and green innovation. Santur Park is a cherished addition to our cityscape, thanks to the tireless efforts of local families, visionary architects, and dedicated community leaders. This park isn't just a green space. It's a sanctuary for culture, a haven for nature enthusiasts, and a hub for unforgettable family gatherings. And here we are with Claudia de la Place, curatorial assistant of the Museum of Art of Puerto Rico. And I have to begin first and foremost speaking about the piece behind us, because it's a big part of what is the beautiful gardens at the museum.
Yes, so this piece is by Naida Collazo Llorens. It's called Extended Topography. It's part of La Poligráfica, or the Polygraphic exhibition in Puerto Rico, organized by the Institute of Culture of Puerto Rico. And so this piece is actually a connection between the building of the museum and the garden, the way the colors are connecting between the architecture and nature, and also has motifs of Santurce itself in the piece.
Which then brings us to the newest thing at the garden, which is the extension towards the Santur Park, which is a beautiful park that has been worked on for a couple of years, and now some gates have been opened interconnecting the museum gardens and the Santur Park. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I think it's a good thing connecting the city, the residents, the local community to the museum, and it's actually a little bit easier to share both spaces and be in nature in the heart of the city itself.
What are the opening hours for the museum gardens? Because park is open more hours, I believe, for the residents of the surrounding community.
The museum garden is open to the general public Monday to Sunday from 8 to 5 p.m., 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Thank you, Claudia, for seeing us here inside on the first floor of the Museum of Art of Puerto Rico. This is one of the smaller galleries, and I am absolutely in love. I am so happy to be here today to meet the artist that is Rosa Leff. Well, her pieces. I hope to meet the artist because she has moved to Puerto Rico. Tell us a little bit about her background.
Well, Rosa Leff grew up in the U.S. She has a Puerto Rican background, and she moved here around a year ago, more or less. She's a self-taught artist. And this is her first solo exhibition in Puerto Rico, which is great for her, great for us. We're happy to have her. And her works are basically hand-cut paper pieces.
Which is also known as papel picado in Mexico, and it's a technique used in Japan, and I can see why. The Japanese people are very meticulous, and they deal with labor-intensive works, and this is what this pieces convey to me, and I'm absolutely in awe. I'm so glad she's here and that she's doing her first solo exhibition. Talk to us so people can explain what it entails and about this particular piece we have in the entrance.
Yes, so this first piece, Learning the Rules, is actually, she begins her process by taking photographs. And urban places, what you would call urban landscapes. And so from that photograph, she creates a stencil and starts cutting by hand, slowly, or not slowly, and creates these beautiful figures, these beautiful pieces that, as you said, are very labor intensive. And this piece in particular is of San Juan in La Calle Loíza.
They can be best admired with some light hitting it from different angles because you can see the shadows of the paper. And this one in particular, the background is the actual wall of the gallery. On the other pieces, she uses paper.
Yes, so this, since it's a bigger piece, her decision was to put the piece between two pieces of plexiglass to make it give that 3D element. But most of the pieces actually look like images that were printed out, but since her work is so meticulous, it's hard to tell that it's handmade.
Until when will this exhibit be here at the Museum of Art?
The exhibition is here until October of this year, 2024.
So people hop, walk, or run because everybody should see this. Again, I'm really glad to have met this artist through you. And this is not the last we'll hear of her. I'm sure she's quite young, and I'm very happy. And now let's go to the second floor. And what are we going to check out there?
We're going to check out our permanent exhibition called Puerto Rico Plural.
Puerto Rico Plural. And now we've made it to the fourth floor, to Puerto Rico Plural, which is the permanent collection exhibition, but it has been here a couple of years and is going to be taken down in 2025. So if you want to come see the pieces that you see during this interview, you have to come check it out for yourself soon. And we're in front of the most important piece, and Claudia will describe it briefly for us.
This piece right here is La Plena by Rafael Tufino, one of the most important artists in Puerto Rican art history. La Plena was painted between 1952 and 1954. This large mural represents different plenas, which plena is an Afro-Puerto Rican music genre. That wasn't considered important back in the 50s when this was painted, but now is part of our folklore and an important part of our culture. From left to right, we have different versions or different songs of La Plena, including Cortaron a Elena. Up here we have Temporal. This horse creature represents Santa Maria. We have Lola, and this mural was inspired also by Mexican muralism because Tufino studied in Mexico for a few years. So he wanted to bring that tradition to Puerto Rico and to our culture to show how important Puerto Rican culture is.
Continuing in Puerto Rico Plural, we're here with the piece of José Campeche y Jordán, which tell us a little bit about it and why you think this piece has become so memorable in the history of Puerto Rican arts.
Well, José Campeche is considered by many in the history of Puerto Rican art the first Puerto Rican artist, the first artist who identified as a Puerto Rican in the island back in the 18th century. He mostly did portraits. This portrait was commissioned by the governor of the time, Don Ramón de Castro, and these are his two daughters. This piece is considered important because it has these European elements such as the neoclassical and the Rococo, but adds his Puerto Rican connection to it. Specifically, some people connect the pineapple to the tropics, although that's been also considered an element in classical painting. The pineapple represents luxury. But the girls are dressed in European garb, and the background is also a European.
Well, thank you for bringing to my attention, of course I have the distinction of being guided by you, that if you take a picture of the paper on the floor of the painting, you can actually read what is written, which is that these are the daughters of the governor of the time. So thank you very much, and let's continue on.
All right, thank you.
To finalize this quick visit at the Museum of Art of Puerto Rico, we're here in the immersive piece, No Crying Aloud in the Barbershop. It is an ode to chauvinism, is it? And it's absolutely wonderful. Please explain to the viewers.
Yes, so the artist Pepón Osorio created this in 1994. This piece is an installation talking about his first visit to a barbershop when he was a young boy. where he was so shocked and scared he started crying, and his father told him there's no crying allowed in the barbershop. So he's thinking about masculinity, Puerto Rican masculinity, and also talking about New Rican culture, because Pepon lived in New York for many years, and as you know, there's a big Puerto Rican community over there. So this incorporates a bunch of elements from a barbershop, a pool hall, there's elements of cars, local celebrities, Puerto Rican icons, boxers, baseball players, actors, the whole thing.
Where can people do that, and where can they find out more information in becoming a patron of the museum?
Well, people can become members of the museum by visiting here the museum as well.
Thank you very much for this quick visit. I urge everyone to come and visit. And again, the museum will have a new exhibition in mid-August, so watch out for that. Thank you very much, Claudia.
Thank you.
Welcome to the San Regis Bahia Beach Resort, an oasis of luxury nestled between El Yunque National Forest and the Espiritu Santo River State Preserve in Puerto Rico. This year, we're thrilled to present the Epicurean Moments Dinner Series, a culinary journey that brings together the world's most celebrated chefs for unforgettable dining experiences. Can you tell us about your role in the Epicurean Moments Dinner Series and how you collaborate with guest chefs like tonight's Manu Bufara?
Absolutely. Actually, welcome to our beautiful property, Paradise Found. Chef Bufara and I were planning the menu since a few months ago. The whole idea of this was to highlight the local culture using local ingredients, local fruits, tropical items from our farm, different chilies, fresh oregano, cilantro, pumpkin, and different spices as well. So we adapt her menu within our offering. And of course, she wants to highlight Curitiba, which is her hometown. And the end result, it's been fantastic so far. We received great feedback as well. And we're looking forward to receive our guests.
And how do you incorporate local ingredients or influences, since Chef Bufara is so much about sustainability and all that, into the menus for these special events?
We try to highlight proximity as well within the ingredients. For example, she do fermented buttermilk with coconut milk, and we have our own coconut water here from our garden as well. So again, we try to use what surrounds us within the property and as well in the island of Puerto Rico.
This is the second of 4 of these dinners. What are you most excited for guests to experience during these Epicurean dinners?
I invite all guests, of course, to really enjoy a journey of different culinary experience, different backgrounds from Brazil in this case. In the past was from Spain, small town in Denia, which we highlight different rice, seafood, and other products. As well, we merge into the local culture, highlighting, of course, lechon, which was something Chef Danny Yedo performed. We're looking forward as well for the next 2 dinners. One is with Chef Taime and one is with Chef Alex Dillon, which we will try to incorporate Thai cuisine within our offering, and as well, that French edge with our dinner in November.
September and November, we'll be looking forward to that. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you so much.
What can you tell us about the inspiration behind the menu for tonight, A Taste of Curitiba?
Well, I try to bring a lot of techniques, Brazilian techniques, but all the ingredients is from here. All the ingredients that Diego helped us to try to find around here with Brazilian techniques, but I try to create the menu on San Juan, Puerto Rico. So a lot of influence of America, but a different way, but a lot of inspiration of the food that you guys ate here. From the spices, a lot of seasoning and pepper, fresh fruits, acidity. So it's like a combination of the flavors.
What are some of the specific techniques you brought from Brazil?
So I'm trying to use everything from the fire. So all the dishes tonight, each one, go into the Josper. So it's a little bit smoky, even like the seafood or the vegetables. And the other things that we did a lot of garum, so Roman fermentation, easy fermentation of the vegetables. The only thing that we bought was the tucupi, 1 box of tucupi. It's a native Brazilian Amazon ingredient from the cassava. It's a fermented cassava juice. And yeah, I'm super happy. So we try to use everything from around. The seafood, the vegetables from their garden. Some Regis has their own garden, so we try to bring the things there. So I put some green papayas that I found in the garden. So it was kind of like I changed the menu a little bit when we went to the garden. So yeah, so I try to put, for me, sustainability is not just about the nature, but it's about people, it's about the surrounding, it's about the country. So I believe I try to do my best. Even on the dishes, the way that we are presented, the way that we choose the ingredients, and the way we cook, less water, less gas, and so try to use the fire for most of the time.
Tell us about the special packages that the San Regis Bahia Beach has for the Epicurean dinner series.
Yes, these packages include a minimum of 3 night stays. One of the 2 dinners the guests can select. Includes also a bottle of champagne, and for sure all the experience you can have here on the resort, on our pool, beach, and also the facilities of our spa.
And how do you see events like the Epicurean Moments dinner series impacting the resort's reputation and guest satisfaction in the long term?
We want to bring in more dining options for our guests and unique dining experiences.
Well, you know the drill. That's all the time we have for this show. Thank you so much for watching week after week. We couldn't do this without you, our faithful viewers, and of course, our sponsors. Shop Mates for some of my outfits, Beautiful Salon for my hair and makeup, Provan Health Group, and Pilateros for keeping us looking good and healthy inside and out, and of course, the fine people at Ocean Lab Brewery. This is your host, Marisa Rivera, saying farewell. We'll see you next time on another On The Go, Puerto Rico.